Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's a big day today because we are heading out on a road trip. Yep, we're leaving Texas. It's super hot here. Heading west up into the mountains of New Mexico and Arizona, and gonna hang out with some friends, do some overlanding, do some camping. Quick reminder on the equipment. We have the Highland 60 built by Sasquatch Expedition Campers. This sucker is fully off-road capable, and it'll be towed behind the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 4xe. And that's really interesting because that thing's got a 17 kilowatt hour battery in it. We've actually rigged it up so that we can, if needed, power the camper. So we'll be trying that out and trying out things like air conditioning off-grid, powering up a couple other devices, some new equipment. Can't wait to get started, so let's go. Not too shabby. Made it to Guadalupe Mountains National Park. It's been a really long day, but got here just in time to see an incredible sunset. Enjoy some cooler weather. It was 106 degrees most of the day on the way out here. As soon as we started climbing up here to the campground, dropped into the lower 90s, and probably gonna get down to 70 tonight, which is gonna be awesome. So should have some good sleeping weather. Probably just gonna chill out, relax. Long day. Again, we're in a parking lot tonight. We're in the RV section. That's what was available. Not a lot of dispersed camping or even, off the pavement camping in the national park. At least not in this one. I should probably have also mentioned I'm pretty much the only one here. There's a bunch of people with reserved spots tonight, but it's 8 o'clock. Nobody else has made it. I've got the whole parking lot to myself. Yellow curry. We're gonna give this a try. Pretty dangerous. All right, waiting on the yellow curry to cool off. Almost ready to eat, but I gotta show you guys this. Okay, check this out. You guys see that? 86, 92, 90. This thing's just been a heat box all day long. Petite. Checking in, morning of day 2, and wow, first things first, beautiful morning in the national park. The sunrise woke me up. Fantastic views, gorgeous. Last night was interesting. It was a night of experiments. And remember, it was really hot in the camper. Temperatures were in the mid to upper 80s inside the camper. It was heat soaked. And so did try to cool it down. I had a portable air conditioner that I wanted to try out. It's the EcoFlow Wave 1. It did a phenomenal job. I ran it for about an hour and 15 minutes, and it cooled the camper down to about 72, 73 degrees at that time. And then I shut it off. But what I didn't take into account is that the EcoFlow has a battery, and it was still plugged into the inverter, and so it was charging. And about 1 in the morning, the camper started beeping at me because the battery was down to 3%. All right, so got up, shut everything off, made sure that the battery didn't go all the way to zero, because when it goes to zero, nothing seems to resuscitate the battery other than shore power, and I don't have shore power. Or do I? Because this morning was experiment number 2. Remember, I have the Jeep 4xe. And so using an inverter hooked up to that 12-volt battery, which is connected to a 17 kilowatt main battery on the hybrid, I was able to simulate shore power and charge the camper. Up to about 15% this morning. Again, we're just running an experiment. Wanted to get it awake, get it enough juice to where everything electronically functions well. And hopefully today with solar and 7-pin, we charge it back up to 100% throughout the day. All right, checking in, getting late on day 2. Been doing a ton of driving today, and over my shoulder, just entered the Apache National Forest, and it's incredible. About to go find a campsite. All right, guys, finally found a place to set up camp. Check this out. We're in Northeast Arizona, near Alpine. Incredible, absolutely beautiful. And so far, the weather looks like it's gonna be spectacular tonight. Nice and cool.
All right, so I thought I found the right camping spot, and then I walked about 200 yards further down the trail and check out what I found. You're not gonna believe this. Yeah, that'll do. Here we are at day 3, and wow, what a start. The view did not get worse overnight. It just got better. The sun's starting to come up. It's only 5 o'clock in the morning. Already enough light to show you guys this beautiful view of Black River Canyon. I'm at this incredible bend in the river, and there's some meadows down below. There's some white water down below. You might be able to hear it in the background. Just listening to some eagles already doing some hunting this morning, making this incredible sound with this trailing call. Absolutely loving this experience. Now, some of you with a keen eye may have already noticed, yes, I have Starlink out here. Borrowed this from my brother who uses it when he goes camping. And quite simply, it works. As long as you got a decent view of the northern sky, plug it in, power it up, and within a couple of minutes, it's locked on and you've got internet. And that's really important out here because nobody knows where I am. There's no cell service, and it was really nice after exploring for a campsite last night for a couple of hours just to be able to plug this in and let family and friends know exactly where my location is. Maybe check some email too, but yeah, this is pretty awesome. I'll show you how it's powered. So Starlink itself, pretty easy. That dish just pops onto the stand really quick. Really long cable, which comes in handy because you need to be able to position this thing wherever out here. You can see I've got actually a ton of extra cable. That just runs into a little router unit right here, okay? And this morning, I'm just powering that off of a Yeti. You know, it's burning through some battery, but that's okay. I don't need it to last that long, just long enough to, like I said, check what's going on in the world, pack it up, head home. Well, to the next stop. Okay, all packed up, got the trailer back out off the trail onto the main road. What's the agenda for today? Basically, we're going to drive through the mountains of North Arizona, back down into Phoenix, connect with some friends, pick up my wife at the airport, probably the most important task I have today, so better be there on time. See ya. Okay, checking in, day 4 of our trip. Mrs. Hodges is here. Hi. Our friends are here.
Hello.
And we just set up camp at Lake Mary and hiked up here to the overlook, to the ridge. Got a beautiful sunset, just enjoying some cooler weather. It was 119 degrees in Phoenix, and we had to get out of there. Stop making jokes back there. I can hear you. $5.
Inflation means 50.
I'll give you 10. All right, time out for a minute because I was doing some editing and I thought I need to drop in a little bit of director's commentary here. You'll notice at the beginning of the video, it's me doing a lot of driving, a lot of downtime at camp, walking through the different equipment that we use and just providing my thoughts. And then once friends and family were there, decided to really focus on the moments. You're getting to see some of the beautiful scenes and cool places that we visited, but not a lot of chit chat. And that should just be a good lesson for all of us. Make sure you're living in the moment, enjoying that time with friends and family. Don't worry about documenting every single second of your adventure. That being said, we do have one more stretch of road, and then the last most important task of any off-road adventure at the very end.